Hi everybody, welcome to GTCoding. In this video, I'll show you how to deploy your Next.js app to Vercel. So this is the app that we're going to deploy. So this is a basic app with the authentication functionality using NextAuth and MongoDB. Now if you want to learn how to create this app from scratch, I have a video on that. You can check that out. I will leave the link in the description of this video. So this is how it works. We can log into our account, and if we add a wrong password, we will have this error message called invalid credentials. But if we add the correct password, and if I click on login, we are logged into the account, and we have the information displayed over here, and we can log out. So this is a basic application that we created using NextAuth and MongoDB. I will also leave the link of the source code of this app in the description of this video. So in this video, we will see how to deploy this to Vercel for free. So let's get started. Right here, I'm in the source code of our app, and the first thing we need to do is we need to create a Git repository for this project. So let's go ahead and close the server. So I'll just press Ctrl+C, and we need to type Git in it. So this will initialize the Git project. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to add all the files and folders to our Git repository. Now before that, you need to check the git ignore file. So here we have the git ignore file. And here make sure that you are adding this .env file over here, or else this file will also be pushed to your Git repository. So in this .env file, we have all the secret code of our website. So we have the MongoDB URI and the NextAuth secret and the NextAuth URL. So make sure to add this .env file to your git ignore. Right now, let's go ahead and type git add dot. So this will add all the files to our Git repo. And then we need to commit it. So let's type git commit, and we need to add a message, and let's type first commit, and let's press enter. And now we can see all the files have been added to our Git repo. So now let's go to github.com, and let's click on this create new button, and let's click on new repository. Now here you need to create a new repository. So I'll just name this auth app. And then you have to choose private or public. You can choose any of these. I'll just choose private. And let's click on create repository. Right now, if you scroll down, we can see that we have the commands that we need to add. So we have already executed these 3 commands. Now let's go ahead and copy these 3 commands from here. And let's paste it in the terminal. And let's press enter. And we can see all the files have been added to our GitHub repo. So let's go ahead and refresh this page. And now here we can see we have the source code of our project displayed over here. So now let's go ahead and deploy this using Vercel. So you can just go to vercel.com and create a free account, or you can also log in with your GitHub account. And then you'll find this page right here. And you have to click on add new and project. And if you don't see this screen, you can connect your GitHub account to your Vercel account. Now I already have that connected. So let's click on this adjust GitHub app permissions link. And now here you have to scroll down, and here you have to select the repository. So I'll just click on select repositories, and let's search for the repository. So we have named it auth app, and let's select it, and let's click on save. And now we can see auth app is being displayed over here. So let's click on import. And here we have to fill in these details. So we have the project name, and it has automatically detected that it is a Next.js app. And then we have the root directory. And then here we have the environment variables. So we need to add this. So let's click on it. And here we have to add the environment variables. So let's go back to our source code, and let's go to the .env file, and let's copy all of this from here. And let's paste it over here. And now we need to change this NextAuth URL to the URL of our web page. But right now we don't know what will be the URL of our web page because we haven't deployed it yet. And we are also not using a custom domain. So let's go ahead and leave it as it is for now. And let's click on deploy, and let's see whether we have any errors. So the deploy process has started. So let's click on building. And here we can see we have an error, and it has failed to compile. And here we can see the error. So we have the error in line number 62 of loginform.jsx. And the error is something to do with the escaped characters. So let's go back to our source code, And let's go to the login form.jsx file and let's go to line number 61. I think it's 62. So here on 62 we have this apostrophe. Now here we need to escape this character. So if you go back to Vercel, here we can see it says that apostrophe can be escaped with ampersand appos semicolon. So let's go back, and here instead of apostrophe, let's type ampersand apos semicolon. And now this should fix the problem. So let's go back to our website and let's see whether we have any problems. Let's go back and let's refresh this page. And here we can see we don't have any problems. So let's go back and now let's update our GitHub repo. So for that you can just type git add dot, and now if you type git status, we can see that we have the modified file over here. Now we have to commit it. So let's type git commit and let's add a message. Let's type escaped character and let's press enter. And now let's type git push, and this will add our changes to the GitHub repository. Right, now let's go back to Vercel, and here if you go to the home page, now we can see that it says escaped character. So if you open this project, here we can see that the building process has automatically started, and I think the build has completed. So let's go back to the dashboard and let's open the project. And here we can see that our build has been completed successfully. And this is the URL of our app. So let's go ahead and modify this URL. So let's go to settings, and here you have to go to domains, and let's go ahead and click on edit, and let's edit this URL. I just go ahead and name it GTAuthApp.vercel.app, and let's go ahead and click on save. And now we can see that this is the URL of our app. Now let's go ahead and add this URL to the environment variable. So let's right click over here and click on copy link address, and let's go over here to environment variables. Let's scroll down and let's open NextAuth URL. So I'll just click on this option and let's click on edit, and let's cut this from here and let's paste the new URL. And now let's go ahead and click on save. So the environment variable has been updated. Now let's go ahead and open the website and let's see how it looks. So let's click on this URL, and here we have our app. So let's click on login, and now we can see it says invalid credentials. So let's log in with the correct details. So I'll just type john@gmail.com, and I had set the password to 123123, and let's click on login. And here we can see that we are logged into our account, and we have the name and the email ID displayed over here. Now if we try to go to the home page, we'll be redirected back to the dashboard. And even if you go to the register page, we'll be redirected back to this dashboard. Right now let's log out and let's see whether the registration is working all right. So let's click on register and let's register a new user. So I'll just type Michael, and let's add an email ID, and let's add the password, and let's click on register. And now we can see that we are taken back to the login page, and let's log in with the account. So I'll just type michael@gmail.com, and let's add the password, and let's click on login. And now we can see that we are logged into Michael's account. So everything is working all right. So that's basically how you can deploy your Next.js app for free using Vercel. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.